boastful, arrogant, rude or stubborn, irritable, resentful, or possessive. But love is patient and kind. Do not love in word or speech only, but also in deed and in truth. Receive each other in sincerity. Find mercy and grow holy. Yet, I'd like to ask the congregation to join me in sealing this covenant, for lifting up with me the words of the Lord's Prayer. Let's all say together, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Take a step forward, face the congregation. And so now that Katie and Dan have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, I announce to you that they are husband and wife. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, those whom God has joined together, let no one put asunder. Let us stand and greet you.
Do I get a hug?
Please got a few toasts before we open the buffet, starting with the bride and groom, and the microphone off to them.
Okay. Let's see. First of all, we really want to thank everybody for coming. I know we have had people come from all around the world, literally. We have Australia, and Spain, and we have Michigan, I mean we have all over the United States. From near and far, literally we want to thank every single person for coming here tonight to celebrate just me and Dan. I feel, we're not worthy, but there's so many people here.
I guess Jennifer forgot to record the speech I gave up on the table, so I have to give it again. It's a little awkward. We're standing in the corner of the dining hall right now, but nonetheless, it's a good thing I saved my notes. My whole speech revolved around things that Katie should know about Danny, and it was introduced by how we met in the 7th grade. I don't know if you remember the specific kids who teased us, Danny. There was Scott Budnick and some other kid, I don't even know, Paul Glazer. We ended up pushing them around at the end. They didn't tease us anymore, and that's how our friendship started. So, lesson 1 evolves from that, and Danny will always be there for you, Katie, even when me and 7th graders pick on you and tease you. So moving on, Danny and I, we played football in the 8th grade, and I was the guard, Danny was the tackle, and Clinton Andrews was the defensive end, who played across from us. Well, we spent more time just picking on Clinton and teasing him than what we did paying attention to the snap counts, and we were called off sides more than anyone else, and Chad Eli, the quarterback, hit us in the head a lot. So, lesson 2 is Danny knows how to have a good time. All right. And then third thing comes from when I went to go visit Danny in Stout, and he told me that he had a girlfriend, said that she wasn't 21, that we couldn't go to the bars, and I was a little bummed out at the time, but it turned out to be all right, because Katie was a super great girl, one of the best I've ever met, in fact. And Danny, you actually summed this up better than what I ever could when you said that your exact words to me was Katie is me but pretty, and I couldn't agree with you more. Katie is you but pretty, such a great person. And so lesson number 3, you were both made for each other, and I love you both and wish you many great experiences.
A unique opportunity to get to know Katie very quickly in a way I don't think I would have. I lived with Dan for 3 years, and with every house I got to know Katie a lot better. In our first house, we hung out a lot as a group. We watched Prison Break until 3 in the morning, and we made a lot of family dinners. In our second house is when I knew that me and Katie were incredibly close and that we were going to be close for a long time. When it says a lot about a friendship when you can stay up talking so late that when you're on your walk home you see people jogging in the morning. It was not a walk of shame at all. My third house, the third house actually had my favorite moment, and it was me and Katie were hanging out, and Dan came home from work, and he saw Katie on the couch, and he said, "Katie, I didn't know we were hanging out tonight. I actually made plans to play video games with Nick." And Katie looks at him, kind of giggles a little, and says, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here to hang out for real." I guess what I'm trying to say is that you might have started out as my roommate's girlfriend. Sorry. But you are so much more to me today, and I love you so much. Crooked floors and a leaking garage is what you get for having 2 amazing best friends, and I would do it in a heartbeat all over again. Well, then I have one more card. I just want to tell you both that I'm so happy for both of you, and I love you dearly. And I wish you nothing but endless years of happiness, love, and laughter. And with the 2 of you, I know there will never be a lack of laughter. So we could raise our glasses to 2 people that I'm honored to call my best friends and who are more than nothing else family to me. I love you both dearly. Congratulations. And I was just a little freshman, and I remember, and I remember that one of my very first phone calls, didn't know who it was from, just completely out of the blue, was Katie Gilbert. No, Katie Winnega. And she called me and wanted to hang out and kind of introduced me to a bunch of people, and it was awesome, and it just meant the world to me that she reached out to me and was such a great friend from the beginning. I'm supposed to cry already. But she was such a great friend from the get-go, and we became best friends over the summer when we lived together, and we learned that we both loved days of our lives and passions. And we'd only work for like 3 hours a day. And we'd come home and watch days. And I just remember that
after meeting Dan, I just know that they were perfect together and they were so great together and they were the nicest people.